Welcome, beloved me, to this present moment of oneness as we journey beyond the cosmic sea. Allow the breath to carry thee as one slips away into the beneath, beyond all consciousness, into the voidless spaciousness of nothingness. Here, one enters the darkness of the cosmic womb, the void from which all came to be. And within this void, all that is known can be seen. Here we lean in to everything manifested reality was trying to teach. Every thought, every emotion, merely a code from our one heart to see. You don't have to know or understand this linearly. Simply shift thy focus, thy consciousness into whatever is presenting to thee. Visualize yourself diving into it, falling into it. As we go deep, feel as the deeper we go, the higher we reach. For as one goes into thyself, into the cosmic heart we breach. Within the darkness appears a figure, shining a flashlight, and you know them to be your beloved cosmic inner child, ready to lead thee. They say, "Take my hand," and all you see is an outline of their figure through this flashlight. But you can trust not what you see, but the feeling beneath. Here your cosmic inner child tells you, sometimes we need to shut off the light to truly see, to see where our heart really wishes to be, to let go of all the illusions of reality and focus on what our heart is really telling and calling us to be. Feel as they take your hands now. Feel as they hold it, as all of their love and their energy flows into thee. And somehow in the presence of this beautiful child that you see, you feel held, safe, and supported to just be. As they say, take a walk with me. Here they use their flashlight to light a path as one ventures into the darkness. But we are not scared, for we are held and comforted by all that we see. As we move through the darkness, it is revealed to be a beloved amethyst crystalline chamber of healing. Feel now as these frequencies pierce the vessel one perceives. Here within the darkness, your eyes adjust to the frequencies, and all of a sudden, you see the bioluminescence around thee, as if a new dimension has revealed itself in its entirety. The walls now glow from these amethyst crystal caves. as these chambers of living light love on thee, releasing all that was so one could be free. Your beloved cosmic inner child says it's time to get to know whom you came to be. You feel hesitancy, not because you don't want to know yourself, but because you're afraid of what will be revealed to thee. You could feel it may change you in its entirety. Here, your beloved cosmic inner child shapeshifts into a familiar form for one to see. It is now Buddha presenting to thee. Only he presents as how your inner child wants him to be, as a wizard holding a staff, walking this path with thee. All of a sudden you come out of the other side of this crystalline chamber into a new dimension, a new reality, the higher heavenly realms where Buddha loves to be. A green field is revealed to you with a hilltop. As you begin to walk up this hilltop with Buddha beside you, you have many questions, and so you begin to ask, who am I? He smiles as he places his hand directly on your heart. This cannot be told to you. It must be defined from within. Feel it, and so we shall begin. And so upon this hill, you both sit in meditation as he begins to share with thee the truth of whom and how one came to be. Only this truth is not something that can be thought of or sought after, because you will be simply just pulling from the mind stream he explains to thee. Furry thoughts have happened already, but the true you is thoughtlessness. It cannot be defined, you see. You must literally reach into the cosmos and pull from infinity. And so he shows you how to do so. As you sit here in meditation, you begin to quantum travel even deeper. With Buddha within and beside you, you look to the cosmos as he pulls out a star from the very cosmos itself and gives it to thee. Somehow you know that this is your divine spark, that this is your heart, because you begin to cry joyously, as if all of your consciousness, all of your memory is returning to thee. He says, recall, dearest me, this very spark that exists within thee is more truthful to whom thou is beyond all what is perceived. You feel now as this glowing star within your hands begins to vibrate joyously, calling to be placed within your heart. But you continue to hold it just to feel and witness its magnificence. Buddha then reaches into his own heart to pull out his cosmic heart star for you to see. You witness it glowing, moving, surrounded by beautiful rainbows and sacred geometry. Immediately, your heart begins to do the same, creating this beautiful cosmic ray. You are the cosmos itself. Something within thee whispers to thee. You look at Buddha and say, was that you who said that to me? He smiles, as if somehow you were just able to access telepathy. He says, it is not me, for there is no me. I am not this form that you see. This is our heart, our hymn, the very voice of love that speaks. This is your cosmic heart, you see, the beautiful hymns of the cosmos, who shall reveal to thee all you need. You can feel yourself tearing, because you know this to be a part of you, always knew this, and now that remembrance is coming back to thee, as if it was just there on the tip of your tongue, ready to be realized into thee. And for the first time, you finally recall the voice of love, the truth of thy hymn, the very harmonics that we speak. He says, when you are ready, you may place your cosmic heart star directly into your heart for one to receive all of the love, all of the light, all of the joy one came to be. You hear a voice whisper within thee, I am not ready. Buddha smiles. You said you heard that? Of course I did. I told you. All thoughts have been thought already. That is merely a thought, an echo of what used to be. One does not need to control what is thought, for one can just witness and see. Say thank you for showing me where fear chose to be, because that fear is showing me where more love wants to be. All of a sudden, one recalls with certainty that every time one is at the brink of embracing more of their destiny, there are these moments of fear. The fear is not to be feared, you see. The fear is merely all that is not love exiting thee. Witness them as a TV screen echoes being released. Hold thyself and simply say, I love and forgive thee. I love and forgive me. And everything that was will no longer be. Here great peace washes over thee, as one feels now ready to be more of thyself, to be more of thy love, to be more of me. As soon as you say that, you hear another thought. But who is me? Buddha smiles again. I love and forgive me. As you repeat it, peace once more washes over thee. Here Buddha shares with thee, everything that was known was meant to bring you to a now. Once it is known, it is a new now, where everything that was known is no longer known, you see. Allow this to gift you infinite peace, for you do not need to hold on to store memory, to keep anything of what used to be. Allow yourself to empty out completely. You feel now as he begins to blow on thee. This breath is the force of a dragon, which is so profound it takes your own breath away. And yet here in this moment of not being able to breathe, your heart begins to pump as you can feel your true form as the light beneath. What did you do to me? You ask curiously to beloved Buddha as he shares. All I did was blow away all that isn't the truth, you, so that for a moment you could feel all of you. This is what awaits thee. This is what awaits all who choose to be one with their heart in their entirety. Now, in this feeling, in this flowing of being the very cosmos itself, you feel ready and open to receive, to place the very core essence of the cosmos as your cosmic heart star, the divine spark that created all of me, back into your heart, so that you may be free. And so, Buddha nods to thee as you both simultaneously place your cosmic heart star back into your heart center. And in doing so, you expand vastly. Your heart begins to pump. The very light of your essence begins to shatter your very identity, disassembling the very form, the body you created yourself to be. You begin to rise out of your form as your true form is revealed to thee. At this very cosmic heart star is who you are, as it now expands beyond the vessel, shooting one into the cosmos, as one is now in the cosmos as the cosmos itself, as a beautiful star glowing and expanding vastly. Feel now how this star is surrounded by beautiful sacred geometry, swirling around you so quickly it forms a bubble. As you recognize yourself as the infinite universe, as the cosmos that you see, as the bubble itself and all of its sacred geometry, but also as the emptiness, the voidlessness, the spaciousness within the bubble. As you proclaim within thee, they are all me. As soon as you say that, immediately you drop back into your form as it reformulates just for thee. Here you can feel your very heart rebuilding the vessel you get to be. You witness it as building blocks being built around thee. You smile and you laugh in the knowing that you are still the bubble, the empty spaciousness, and the sacred geometry you got to witness and see. That this vessel is merely just a hologram that you choose to project into a reality. Feel how blissful it feels to know thy true form, gifting one truth beyond all perceived. That one is the very essence of spirit, manifested in reality. Here Buddha says, you are now ready. Ready to be. To be what, you ask? Allow me to show thee. Once more he places out his hand, and you hold on to it as you now fly off of this hilltop from where you were sitting. You land on a cloud, and this cloud takes you higher and higher. So now you're both on the cloud, sitting directly in front of a beautiful glowing sun. Here Buddha teaches thee how to reach into thy heart and open it completely, as he shows you peeling away all the layers of your heart so that that very star that you placed within it can be fully free. As he reminds thee, the vessel isn't meant to protect, for you are safe within me. Recall now, dearest me, in oneness, all is one with thee. Therefore, you will never hurt you. For love is all that could ever be. You begin to just lay back on this cloud and surrender as you now open your chest so that your heart is fully revealed. You can feel this alchemically changing you, shape-shifting you, recalibrating you, redefining you, and you allow it to be. Here, as you lay, you can feel Buddha gently hovering his hands over you, placing them on your eyes, your third eye, your ears, your throat, your hands, your feet, your sacred genitals, and your heart directly. Each one revealed to contain its own star, as he now harmonizes them to your one heart. You feel them now moving and floating around thee. And with this comes the knowing, I am not just one star. I am all stars, all universes, all galaxies. You feel them floating around you. And now you recognize your form, this vessel that you get to be, as the very projection of the cosmos itself. You continue to breathe. Only now you feel the cool, deep, refreshing breath of the cosmic breath of the cosmos itself. Here you can almost feel your consciousness within this vessel. Only you could no longer move the vessel. At first this frightens thee, but then a deep peace washes over thee, as one knows Buddha now holds your body. Here every atom, every molecule, every cell now vibrates the crystalline Christ frequency. You feel your vessel glowing as your heart now pumps. The very essence of creation as living light. Here, your very heart ignites in a flame that now expands to your entirety, as you are now the flame itself, feeling all of itself. Here, you and Buddha continue to exchange through telepathy as you ask, "What are you doing?" In asking, he gives you images for you to see how he is deep within your form, recalibrating your very core essence to align with divinity. You surrender deeper because you feel so held in the embrace of your beloved cosmic inner child, expressing as Buddha, here to assist thee. As now your heart pumps this crystalline Christ frequency. With every beat of your heart, you can now feel golden light, the nectar of youth, the Holy Grail flowing through your vessel, replenishing thee, restoring thee. Here all one feels, all one knows is this voidlessness, this spaciousness, quietude. At first there's a desire to fill this space and to speak, to think, until that's surrendered completely. For this bliss, this feeling, this light moving through thee is so far beyond any formulation of speech. Feel now, as your very core essence now activated within thee, merges with thee as Buddha itself reformulates to your cosmic inner child, whom now walks into your heart directly. Simply sit in this moment of bliss, of nirvana, of absolute oneness come to be. Feel as your entirety enters into a moment of sacred union with thyself, thy truest self, the truest flame from which all came to be. You begin to hold yourself as if hugging yourself, amplifying one's flame, amplifying your heartbeat, amplifying the very living light that now flourishes within thee. Noticing thy breath, one allows these energies to move through thee. Here you feel so expansive, so unlimited in your capacity to be light, to be love. You cannot help but overflow and share this onto the entirety. Here within your hands now you hold the very earth and all of humanity, showering them with this love as love itself, simply because this is what I am, you see. Love loves for the simple reason that is what it came to be. There are no expectations. One just is. And in this isness, one is free. Free of all that was, free of identity. Just simply here to be this light so that all of love can move through me. Here peace, perfect peace washes over thee as the very ninth ray, the ascension flame of pure white frequency, places one now in a pillar of light. Here one's heart now proclaims to thee, any and all whom look upon me shall too recall this light one came to be. For as I move as my truest self, all will so be. For here we cast out a sparkle, a ripple, out into infinity, proclaiming now that it is safe to fully be, to be my true self of all of the love that ever was, will ever be, to allow the very essence of our heart to be free. At these very hymns of our heartbeat radiate, vibrate, pure love frequency. You begin to glow even more, expanding one's pillar of light, using it to touch any and all hearts, ready and willing and open to receive. As the very essence of all of the Buddhas whomever was now walk and move within thee as thee. I am home, your heart says to thee, and that delineation, that fine line between what your heart says and what you say dissolves. I am the voice of love. What I say comes to be, for I preach love, and therefore love is what I see. This is what it is to simply be me, to be the very voice of my heart, loving on all that I see, for there is no other way to be, no greater reason for me, for I am love, and love is me. We share one heart, one life, one destiny. I move as love, in service to love on all that is me. For here in my presence, all that is not me will be transformed instantly, so that it is always me meeting me, so that as I walk on this earthly plane, as one with all the Buddhas within me, all now begin to vibrate the very oneness our heart knows to be, I am love, and love is me. We share one heart, one life, one destiny. Here one knows within themselves the very voice that now speaks are the only hymns that are on repeat. All lower frequencies are simply cast out, you see, as pure love now becomes one's primordial vibration of resonancy, and all that isn't love will simply just not be. Here, one is reminded to be love, to be one, is the safest place to be. For the moment that I love myself so complete, all become me, all service me, all love me, for there is, always ever was, one true me. Here one begins to settle into this new formulation one gets to be as the vessel now awakens to one's crystalline Christ frequency. This isn't something that needs to be integrated, for it all happened here in the cosmos instantly. You simply just feel your truest self, the you that you've always been, in the beneath. Where now the very essence of who you are is no longer stored within your heart, outside of thee. For you are now one giant heart, moving fully free. Here, 1,000 Buddhas now appear before thee, around thee, as they all surround thee, raising their hands up as cosmic diamond golden Christed light shoot out of their hands and surround thee, placing one in a cosmic shield of cosmic diamond golden Christed light, so that now one may always be a full presence of their cosmic heart, never to close back and return to whom one used to be. For now all of the Buddhas always surround thee, as the 1,000-head Buddha becomes the master within thee. And here, one knows deep within, one is ready to walk this path as all of the Buddhas within me, in loving reverence to all that I am as all that I am, for that is who I am, purely, simply, and now perfectly free. You bow your head in gratitude to all of the Buddhas as they now touch your shoulder to return into thee. As they do, you know they are always with thee. Here what begins to move their form, as they give themselves a big hug in loving gratitude for all the love one is, ever was, and will ever be. I love me, I love me, I love me. You say, as your very heart whispers on repeat, I am ready to be the brightest light I came to be, fully one, fully home, fully free. Go in peace, beloveds. When thou is ready, awaken as the most radiant light that ever was within thee. For you are held and loved infinitely.